Hey guys, welcome back. Today we want to talk about a very important flow and an automation. It's everything that happens after your customer purchases, whether that's a first purchase or it's their 50th purchase. We want to be communicating with them. They have entered the excite stage. We want to just ramp up that heat. Okay, so hopping right in, today we're going to cover the purpose of the post-purchase flow. And it might not always be obvious. I'm going to show you how to set up those flows, and I'm going to show you examples of what kind of content needs to go into them. Okay, and then I'm going to give you some action items. All right, so the purpose of the post-purchase flow is threefold. First and foremost is we're going after the review. Okay, we want them to give us content, hopefully positive, about our product, about our service. And in fact, we can even incentivize people to do that. A lot of times you don't have to for a simple review, a simple product review on your site. But if you want to get some of that higher, level content like UGC, user generated content, people reviewing your products on video, or people writing significant, reviews or filling out surveys, it can really, really help to give them a little boost, 20% off their next order. And guess what? That gets them coming back probably sooner. Toss a little expiration date on that coupon and you're good to go. The one thing with reviews, and we'll talk about this a bit more, is you want to make sure they have the product in their hands before that review email goes out, because there's nothing worse than, getting an email back from someone like, yeah, your order's taking forever to get here, so no, I'm not going to review it. And thanks for asking. Another thought on reviews is there's a lot of apps out there that do review automations for you. And I actually prefer to integrate these into my flows. So it's coming from a different email service provider than my core one. So for example, judge.me, again, no affiliation, but these guys are just so awesome. They have an amazing review email that goes out. It's kind of like interactive in that you click the star rating right in it. It takes them right to the product. It makes the whole process so easy, so efficient, and doesn't require you to do any kind of crazy setups. You can also do it through your normal ESP though as well. Second big thing you want to do, and this should probably go out, initially, is the how-to. If your product requires any kind of setup or instruction on how to use it, send that before it gets to them, because that's just going to keep that energy level high. That excitement's going to be really high. When finally the product does come, they've already researched it deeper than when they purchased it. They know all about it and they're just ready to hit the ground running. And we want them to experience our product, have the best experience possible, and give us the feedback. And finally, another really great thing you can do is go for the cross-sell. Get them to buy more. A lot of times you can. There's strategies even where we'll, ask them to add to their order immediately after they purchase and say, hey, we're not going to charge you for shipping. It's a bit of a sketchy strategy, which I don't always recommend. I'd prefer on-site apps, post-purchase pages for that, but it's doable. And if you can get it to work, it can be like, a pretty big lift. At the end of the day, you want to just, again, insert your brand into their lives as deep as you can. So if you want to throw more value content out there, more than happy to do that as well. Here's an example of what a post-purchase flow can look like. If you're just starting out and you have nothing going on in your post-purchase flow, don't even worry about that second branch there. But essentially, we just like the welcome series, we want to hit them up day after day after day for 7 to 10 days. Okay? And 3 or 4 is great. The split that we have here, which I think is a really good next step for your post-purchase flow, is if they're a first-time customer or if they've purchased before. Those are two very different conversations, right? It's either welcome to the team again or welcome back and thank you and we appreciate you. Okay, so here's an example. Again, our Ocean Sports example. You just made our day, and guess what? There's Megan on video again. Every chance we can get to include a video that's very personalized. I mean, obviously people are going to know that it's not like individually made for them, but any chance we have to put in a video, we want to do that. We want to get in the hearts, get in the minds, and just say, we're real people. This is a real business. We care about you. And that when we care about our products, we want you to have the best possible experience. All right, so here's an example of, an Ocean Sports post-purchase flow. So insane, right? In the last 30 days, almost 14 grand has been generated after someone has purchased based on this email. So like they buy, They give us money, we send them a couple emails, and they're buying again within a 30-day period. And as I'm sure you know, customer lifetime value, 60-day CLV is huge in terms of profitability. If you can get more cash back after acquiring that expensive customer, you're going to win this game. This is where the profit lives. So if you can get that post-purchase email generating revenue like this, you're just, like doubling, tripling your profitability. Okay, cool. And action items, take a stab at it. Create a linear post-purchase flow with some of the content that we talked about today, and you're going to be off to the races.